Sagittarius, hey, this is Joy with Joy the World, here to take an intuitive peek into the energies going on around you. Friends and subscribers, welcome back. And if you're new to this channel, click that subscribe down below, baby. It is free as always. And also, I'd like to say a big hello to all the new subscribers who have tuned in here. I appreciate you so much. And I'm glad you've chosen to develop yourself and awaken yourself and discover yourself and level up into your sunshiny self. Have your most impossible dreams with you, baby, because they're about to come true. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing you shine and be divine, baby. Okay, so also share these because you care. Leave me comments down below. I do want to hear from you. I love you coloring my world with what is going on. It keeps me on the pulse of life. So, as you know, if you've been here before, Big Papa, my love, my big daddy, okay, he'd been circulating around here at this channel starting 2 weeks ago. And the first time he came through, he provided his presence and he was bringing in an inference, like an underlying tone, and helping us find the little snag that was destroying the whole thing, the apple that spoils the bunch, the thing that tips the cart, that type of thing, the straw that breaks the back. And then this week he decided he was going to hide himself in the deck. And he said, you're going to go down with the divine flashlight, Joy, and you're going to unearth me. And when you bring me out, I will bring out the living water. And the living water is that seed of life that's coming forward to water our earth. And what is coming is the era of air. But this air is water air. So it's plasma. It is like, it moves and feels and looks like water, but you don't get wet. Isn't that awesome? I mean, you could just plunge in anytime and then just pop right on out. Like a break at work. Could you imagine a plasma pool? You could just jump on in and swim all around, backstroke. And then you come on out looking as good as you did when you went in. Yes. Hello. That's what's coming for you. So Big Papa is here. And at the top, he has some things sitting about that has to do with the cosmic eggs of life. And it's way more cosmic than we could even imagine. And they're having me cover the words. So that's why you see me holding it like this. The divination is coming down. The understanding is going to begin to pop like popcorn. Ooh, your corn be popping? Baby, look around. Capricorn's been popping for a minute. And now it is your turn, Sagittarius. And they're saying, yes, you'll see it. You'll begin to see it around you. Imagine if you started to walk down a hallway, say at work. I don't know who's at work tuning into this, but hey, that's good. I'm glad to see you here. And you start walking down the hallway and all the doorways that you pass, popcorn just starts coming out, popping all over the floor and filling up all around you. Wouldn't you be like, what is up? So that's what he's saying. He's here to tell us what is up, and it is a proliferation of love. This is the title. This is what is going across here is the pearl, the seer, and the proliferation of love. So he told me to write the title down. Hang on a second. Be patient. So Sag. I say a lot when we talk. So to remember it later would be quite a challenge. Thank you. So proliferation of love, like piles of popcorn. Can you imagine going down a hallway, an avenue, a runway, and all of that coming at you? That would be a bit overwhelming. But so he's sitting in the center in the love sandwich, and here is what is coming along. Here's what I'm seeing when I look down here, okay? Let's give you a little peek. This is what Big Papa's bringing. He's bringing in the holy mountain and the rain maker. It's time to make it rain, friend. So what are we going to make rain? What are we going to make rain? This divine wisdom and knowledge. Actually, it's your solarness. It's your sun shower. Can you imagine a shower of your sun? Look at you. Let's look closely. That is you, friend, right there. And this is the energy that you have brought back with you. Where? From the realm beyond. The realm beyond the veil. The realm beyond time. The realm beyond space. And you're bringing in these seeds of wisdom that accompany that. The eggs. The life balls. Sorry, y'all. Okay, I just walked right into that. Excuse me, please. And if you see me moving around on a new chair and it's not too familiar to me. So we're going to work this out. Let's find out what's in these rocks. What is in this mountain? Because it's reminding me, was it called the rock muncher in the never ending story? If you know, leave me a comment down below. Help me out, baby. Help me steer this ship, because it isn't just me. It isn't just Big Papa. It is all of us, right? That's why it's joy to the world. It's you and me, okay? So let me know. But the big rock muncher, the rock crusher, the whatever, who are we finding out from him about? Okay. Incoming is strength. We're coming out where these are the rune cards, okay? It is a gateway. The mountains are a gateway to your soul is what you're talking about. There's hidden geometry going on in there all around you. So those of you who can't travel to one, meditate a mountain, okay? the mountain of the mind, the mountain of the soul. Walk through the cavern, walk through the chasm, walk through it and feel it contributing its wisdom, its strength. It's going to be a honing and a mechanism that tunes you and times you. Okay, y'all, I'm not an expert on car mechanics, but you men who are, it's something about timing. The timing of the engine or the timing of a belt, something like that, tuning and timing, so you'll understand, whoever you're, a man or woman. Y'all will know, if you know about car mechanics, what I am talking about. And this is the tuning and the timing of a new beginning, plus growth and change, humility, service, and firm principles. Firm principles is really standing out strong along with the new beginnings, the synergy, the synergizing effect of something so much bigger. That's, she's opening. She's opening and having you open your whole body, because he's talking about, I know when you open your collarbones, baby, it's all coming. He's like, it's so much. You got to open your arms wide. You got to open your, pardon me that y'all have to see my arms. You open in your collarbones. You open up everything, the whole heart, the whole high heart, the inspiration, the magnetization is what he's talking about. The magnets are what run the timer. The magnets run the timer. Thank you for your help. The magnets run the timer of things moving from divine order into divine relationship. As you open, you show that you give your permission for this new transmission, this new channel to come through. We're talking about a machine here, baby. Are you a love machine, Sagittarius? I got to write that down because I'd rather put that. But hey, you're a love machine. Well, you're going to be on quite a journey, are you not? And with that, we got the rainbow flying across. You're a love machine. You're like, I'll take me some of that. Visual. You coming right along, getting you some, diving on in, because look, this is what it is sitting under. Look, do you see yourself? Making your way. This is you traveling through the mountains with great ease. No longer are they barriers or barricades. Remember, they're this geometric timing. They're this honing mechanism that keeps you, you're talking about pre-positioned, keeps you in your alignment. Keeps you in your divinement. All right. I'm making notes, baby. I need to take notes too. I got to learn. I got to grow. I got to discover. So it keeps you in your divinement. And that's you coming in along with being led by your spirit. Being led by your spirit into the full opening. No more lotus is what they're saying. No more having to drive up from the depths or anything like that. It's you walking along and imagine all the flowers popping open and singing to you. Remember the pop of the corn coming from the hallways, whatever, that things just begin to open and open and open and open around you. Does that not titillate your Jupiterian self? I mean, I got strong Sagittarius placements, so my Jupiter, we know. Look at that. Jupiter's all like, I got your back. Here, I mean, Big Papa's so big. That's he and Jupiter talking, right? They're so close. They work in synergy, and they're bringing this message into you. Look at this. They're affording you this. Do you see? 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 From all sorts of perspectives, to see your magnificence, to see the support of who this is that's initiating this love. Y'all, the love machine. This is you up here on your balcony, and these are all the praises raining down on you, and you've pulled back your curtain on your giant world that you have, and the whole world's down here loving you, and they're like, hi. Hey, friend, and they're talking to you, and you're out there like, hey, and they have no problem that there are many of them, but they are waiting for you to choose. They're waiting for you to choose your divine mate, your divine heart, your divine partnership. And so now we're back to the Rainmaker. Let's find out what's in the Rainmaker's wings here. What's in the Rainmaker's wings? Who's going to talk for us? Where are we at? Okay, definitely we've got the Pearl coming in. Thank you. What's in your wings? Okay. You split the deck in half. They're talking about your wings are rooted in your root chakra. They are rooted in your root chakra. And you talk about some fun and some part of, oh, stop that. You're like, so's the elixir of life, Joy. My root chakra is abundant. It's got the mighty ruby, and this ruby's going to be showing up this next week. I didn't know it's going to come here. They said, Joyce, just have it up there ready and waiting. Oh, Lord. Y'all are where it just popped open. The popcorns are popping. Michael, oh, excuse me, Michael, come on, help me. Help me massage the ruby, Michael. We're going to be massaging the ruby, everybody. And Michael's going to help us do it. Oh, dear Lord, this next week is going to be fun. Just a little preview because you special Sagittarius. I hope you're laughing. Laugh with me, laugh at me. I don't know. Leave me some compliments, some comments down below. I don't even know. But that's what's coming in. And in comes the prosperity. This is like a love coin. It's like a token to put in that love machine to go for a ride. I don't care who you are, Sagittarius. This is that other person. And the fields are ripe and ready. And this abundant, inspirational heart that you have, who you are, just stirs up love everywhere you go. And this world's so unaccustomed to it that it's like all tickly and stuff that they think it's all sexual love. I know it is. I'm in love with Sagittarius. I'm in love with Sagittarius. It's like a kissing booth at the fair, but yours is the love machine. And you're like, oh, me? Oh, me? Is that who we're talking about here? This is you, Sagittarius, man and woman. Look at your divine crown. Look at your divine self, your magnificent warrior butterfly spirit, bringing in the gossamer strings of love. You're awakening the plasma, and that's exactly where it's happening. It's happening at the turn of the tide, where Sagittarius kisses Capricorn. December 21st. That's when you press the button. The easy button. I'm not calling you easy. I'm talking about that little red button. I had me one to keep it around when life gets a little tough and I have to get through it step by step. I hit that button. I'm like, that's right. It's easy. It's easy. It's easier than I think. I can do this. It is easier than you think, Sagittarius. The whole world loving you. And what does that do? Ooh, like Mountain Dew. Are they loving you like Mountain Dew? When did you start acting up, Sagittarius? I hope y'all tune in. Come on, raise that viewership. Save it to a playlist. Give it a thumbs up, whatever. And YouTube will get stimulated. Like you getting stimulated. And they'll be circulating it out to people who might not otherwise ever see these videos, okay? And that is going to open the door to spirit. That's when this power of magnificent comes bursting through. That's when the corn be popping. And I have to hold up here to hide the sign. That's when these eggs are going to, these cosmic eggs will be erupting. Like fertilizing our earth, these stars. And that brings in the human experience, the divine human experience, the spirit down into the divine here on earth, awakening the cheerfulness, the cheeriness, the lightheartedness, the light era, the era of light. We've been destined all along, y'all. We all hold the same power and permission is what you're telling me here. Now go stir stuff up, baby. It's going to stir it up. And what else is it going to do? It's going to set you free from this bondage because you're finally aware. There are those of you that have been playing this game far too long and you've been stuck in it like all coy and all stuff. And like, how do I get myself out of here? Just that power of Jupiter and whatever, this all magnificent and the honing and the timing and the magnets and all that and all the love. Ask all your friends. Ask all that courtship and be like, untie me, please. I'm ready to be set free. I'm ready to be set free from all limitations. There's a whole big, bright, beautiful world out here beyond me. And I'm ready to play and I'm ready to explore. Some of you are like, untie to COVID, untie the other things. I want to explore my opportunities. I want to explore and to move around life because this is showing to me like a fun house. You want to have a fun house. You want to have a fun time. Who wouldn't? I mean, are we massaging the ruby? Are you awakening the ruby? Are you like, hey, Ruby, wake up. Wake up, friend. You stirring up the reciprocation. And the door to personal healing and happiness. The return of your energy. And the reason why. It's going to be the reason why. You're going to know that this is your ultimate justice. It's not just like, oh, this is wonderful. And then that old relic stuff of like the scars and the Mars are there. No, this like juices it all up. It whets your appetite and it just breaks it into its pieces to where it's all good. It's all good. And it all comes forward and that heals your heart. The wholeness of your heart, y'all, not just the front of the chakra, the 3 layers deep, okay? The unconscious heart, the subconscious heart, and the conscious heart. See, that's why they want to compress our mind into whole so that we have a full pure shaft in a channel that this light can emanate and to translate through, that these can move on through, that this rainmaker is that opening right above you, you see? And then it emanates out and through you through the alignment of the eyes of the I amness that Scorpio has taught us about. And that opens the channels and the gateways of all time to bring you into oneness with yourself. And it does away with this old energy of indecision. Because I got to set these down for a second, baby, just so you can see. What color is this? It look a bit like this, right? Right? Doing away with indecision. And see, that's an 8. And what have we got here? If I get my finger off of it, an 8. The return of the reciprocation. No longer the indecision, because this is showing up like the 2 of coins, right? The weaving back and forth. I don't know. Well, maybe this and maybe that. And then you do this and that goes wrong. And so you have to do this to counterbalance it. And making the planets warble all around in lemniscape. They're like, baby, we're in ellipse. We're moving all around. We got the groove now. The groove is in the heart, right? And the needle on the record and all that stuff when the drum beat go like, what? Drop it. Drop it. If you're healer Ellsworth, you know what I'm talking about, right, friend? So here is dropping this indecision. It's moving it on. And where are we stepping into? You're like that man right here, the one. Ooh, what happened? Y'all are cooking, everybody. Ooh, hopefully I can move these lips fast enough to keep up with you. But that opens the divine order. Okay, the divine chambers, the divine union eyes. You're talking about the union eyes is the understanding when the eyes work together in the full facet, the full scope, the merging of the minds. That's it. That's why they're saying keep it on top. Remember the 1221. The 1221, that is when. The 1221, which is when we go into the era of plasma, right? Age of Aquarius. That's when we step into that. We step into that gate. It's already prepped and prepared. And you're showing me here who the helpers actually are that are going to move this into action. Okay. That do away with it, like this polarization. Now, contrast is still there because we have the clarity. Clarity will provide the contrast now. It will provide the faceting of life. It will provide the gestational power and empowerment and the inherent understanding. So that would be called a gift of knowledge. The gift of knowledge. And when you have the gift of knowledge, you appreciate it. I love that. Because having a gift and not appreciating it becomes a torment, a tirade, a trouble. It become a whining point. Even, sorry, y'all, I got stuff on the screen. Get off, please. We are here talking tarot. And then that brings in your truth, your divine truth. All the choices you've made aligning into the fullness of your breast, the fullness of your crest. Remember over here, so I got to see something with all that. And that does away with the old attachment too. It does away with the old era of earth and it takes you right in to this new plasma state. I don't know where we're going with that. Okay, the wings. See the wings and that opening going on here and that opening going on here. This is the divine union of heaven on earth. The divine communion is what they're talking about. And you like drink from my cup, baby. And I'm like, shoot. Drink from the cup. Drink from the cup of what? What are you talking about here? So Michael's coming in to initiate this middle world, that's where the two unify and unite. And talk about some sweet life coming in. They're saying, don't be disturbed by what you think is kicking up and stirring up. Okay. Big Papa and Jupiter now talking. They're talking about when they leverage this and it physically begins to move into your world. I remember Jupiter telling me that you know he's coming when you have a couple of klutzy moments or you drop something or something slips out. Instead of cussing it, cursing it, kicking it, whatever, judging yourself, all that. They're like, just be like, hi, here I am. This is me, Jupiter. Come put your blessings, you stardust on me. And she's sitting right on top of you. Like, see that little fan just knocking all this fantasy down onto you into this real world, into this communion, this common union that becomes so uncommon. So uncommon. So with that, on this middle world, what becomes uncommon is going to be the uncommon tarot. Ooh, the hanged one. It's going to turn your world upside down. They're like, you better strap yourself in. They got like a bra on over here. You better strap yourself in. There's some deliciousness coming your way. What is that? Again, okay, fine. Fine. Do we have a mate for this hanged one? Do we have a complimentary card to come in and to talk? Thank you. To talk to us. They moved that whole dang deck. All right, the Knight of Cups. I love it because he sits on a towel because he's like, I don't want fish up my butt. I don't want scales on my rump. That is not what I want. I will ride the fish through the cosmic skies, but I don't want to smell like fish. Okay. So that's that plasma airway. If you want to, okay, you're very much talking about to Saturn and Jupiter that you're like, I'm fine. I'm fine with it coming in or looking like this. Please don't make me look like this, because this is what it feels like. It feels very otherworldly, feels very magical, feels very obvious, okay, and stand outish. And you're like, well, I'm fine being that way in my energy, but I don't physically want to look like that. I physically want to look like all this fun, all this celebration, all this good old time, so others can get it, they can connect, and they can understand. Well, that is the magic. That's what's showing up here. Those cards over there pulled the mystical shaman tarot oracle. It pulled these out of here. And they're talking about people are going to see what they want to see. Let them see what they want to see. And that's why you're snagged and hung up. Sagittarius, did you watch last week's read? Because he dealt with the snag then. He's like, give him joy. And I'm like, no. Go and watch your reads. Go and watch your reads. No one is making up your mind for you here. No one is asserting their opinions here. This is for your own self to talk to yourself and feel the resonance and he's talking about resolution. Coming full and completing it and sealing it and moving forward in it. Creating the orb in the sphere. And now you lighten up looking at yourself like your knowing self, your inner child. The one that's like, And that's where the magic begins and starts, because it does away with the deception. It does away with being, trapped upside down for too long, the blood running to your head, getting dizzy, getting overwhelmed, having to do what's uncomfortable for you to step into love. To step into love. And this is tied to something, Big Papa. What is it tied to, Big Papa? You're talking about another rune. So let's get another rune. Somebody's getting dizzy here. I don't know what's up with you. What is this tied to? Nope. It is definitely the true heart. So what is this tied to, Big Papa? This creative is two creatives coming together. Divine creation. What's it tied? Okay, breathe, Sagittarius. All of this, the only reason Big Papa would be on you and Jupiter's showing up and they're like, let us love you. Let us help you here. And it's not like defunct, something's wrong with you, you need help. It is divine connection. It is health. How about we spell it health instead of health? Will you receive that? Because that is the magic. That is the thing in the eyes, because it's diminishing it, taking the sparkle and shine out of it a bit, out of your face, out of your eyes, out of this beauty of this incoming life. I have to keep it up there. Yeah. The beauty of the incoming life and the magic of the rain dance. The fruitfulness and the fulfillment comes with this receptivity. This otherworldliness coming on in. The dissipating of the old mindset, the clearing away. She's showing, the magic girl is showing us the clearing away of the old smoky mirror. Because you were having your plasma veil between your upper and your lower half. Okay, so for you, the fear, you talk about massaging the rubies, that divine connection, joy. I don't want to sexually connect, or either I sexually connect, but I won't let them have my heart. Or I'll let them have my heart, and they can be my BFFs, and I'll share the whole world, my deep secrets and all that, but they can't have my nether worlds. And I'm like, you Netherlands, okay? And the crow is like, caw, joy. That is it. That is it. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about here. Definitely sacral chakra energy. That they're talking about your plasma layer that needs to be cleared away. The smoky mirror isn't just in the mind so much. It's in the full flow through your body. Letting this unctuousness, they're talking about, she's like this sparkle and this shine, this glow that Jupiter and Saturn working together afford you, okay? Because you're the one that it's actually talking about, Jupiter and Saturn working together. They're in cohorts here. To create true divine action, true divine movement, not sitting around patience. We're talking progress. We're talking putting an end to the sacrifice, to the way of the earthen way that you lived before. And now it'll be trading it for the witness. The one who sees how loved you are, how life works, how the world works, how it brings it all into balance, okay? Because that's what temperance is often talking about. Your sign, your card is that balance. But it's the divine goldness balance. Okay, two people are tuned in their sacral chakra, and not just there. Remember, because for you to get down to that, it had to have the full connection, top to bottom, bottom to top. It had to have very much Scorpio energy going on as well, which they were talking about the alignment of the eyes, the I amness of knowing who you are, of seeing through all the worlds. Know thyself. Know thyself. Okay. So friend, Freaky Friday's coming up. Check it out. Also, maybe check out that other Sagittarius read if some things were stirring up for you. And they were very much circling around Leo as well. You seem to be connected to the Leo read that we just did. So whatever date you see, I don't date them because they're timeless. But whatever you see, if you see 4 weeks at the bottom or 4 days at the bottom, go find what is it? The Leo that has a few days somewhere around that. Okay, friend? So I hope you're well. I'm ready for you. Tell me what's going on with these beautiful eggs coming into your life. Pop in the core, friend. With comments down below. Thumbs up. Check in. Love you. Bye.